So imagine that you're having a dream now,
Mm-hmm.
and in your dream, you're dreaming this current experience. Yeah?
Okay.
And in your dream, you, Harry, are sitting on your chair with the mic in your hand, just as you are now. And in your dream, you feel that I, Harry, am located in and as this body, sitting on the chair with the mic in my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and that everybody else is at various distances from myself and made out of something other than myself.
Yep.
Okay, now wake up. Which means you cease being the entity inside Harry's body. You know yourself as awareness. Instead of waking up into the waking state, you wake up into awareness.
Okay.
Now you look back on your dream in which you thought that I was located inside Harry's body, sitting there in the corner with a mic in his hand. But you realize actually that all the people in the room and the furniture and Holly and the vases and the curtains, it all was equally made out of you. It wasn't just that Harry, the dream Harry,
Yes.
was you. It was all equally made out of you. That is awareness's point of view all the time. Awareness is the dreamer of this waking state dream.
Which is a metaphor, yes? Rather than literally true.
No, it's literally true that awareness is the dreamer of this waking state dream. But I'm using the metaphor, I'm using dream language to associate it with something which we actually, I'm trying to relate it to our actual experience, to show that it's not such a strange idea, because it's actually what happens every night. We have a dream in which the belief that we are located in and as a body is no less real than it is in the waking state.
Yeah.
And yet when we wake from the dream, we think, how silly, I wasn't that body sitting in the corner. I was the entirety of my dream. This happens every day, or every time we have a dream. So when we wake up, relatively speaking, we wake up into the waking state mind. So now we're waking up from the waking state mind. Again, it's another waking up, a second waking. So we've been from the dream state into the waking state, and now we're going from the waking state into awareness. And we're looking back at the waking state, just as the waking state mind looks back at the dream state. And we see that exactly the same thing happens. Awareness is in relation to the waking state in exactly the same way that the waking state is in relation to the dream state.
Right. And then it's clear that awareness isn't located anywhere.
And it's clear that awareness isn't located anywhere, just as the real Harry was not located in the corner of the room as the dream Harry in your dream. From the point of view of the waking state Harry, you weren't really located in that body mind. So we wake up out of the illusion of the dream state, but we fall immediately into the illusion of the waking state. Now we're waking up out of the illusion of the waking state into the reality of awareness.
Right. That's actually really clear. That I know I'm going to have trouble when I try and relate it to the word seeing.
Well, just walk yourself back through the process. Imagine again that you're having your dream, and the dream Harry is sitting in the corner seeing all these objects apparently at a distance from him. And when he wakes up, he realizes, no, nothing. The waking state Harry then realizes, no, nothing was really at a distance from the dream state Harry. From the dream state Harry's point of view, things and people seemed to be at a distance. But now, from the waking state Harry's point of view, I realized nothing was at a distance. Everything was inside myself, made out of myself. There was no real distance.
Oh, I've spotted where I'm going wrong. It's like in my mind I have a mental concept of seeing. Like
Don't think of seeing as having a direction from one place here
Yes.
to another object over there. Think of it as kind of ready-made, already spread out, all equally made out of you.
I'm going to have to rethink my entire perception of everything. Thanks, Rupert.
It's a pleasure, Harry.
Okay.
When we wake from a dream, we think, how silly, I wasn't that body sitting in the corner. I was the entirety of my dream. Everything was inside myself, made out of myself. There was no real distance.